Hi, welcome to my Mirena removal slash hormonal removal contraceptive video. So today I'm going to get the Mirena removed and I'm shitting myself on such a deeper level. I have taken some Panadol Forte, so Panadol and codeine, and I'm waiting for that to kick in to hopefully help with any pain because I am like petrified of pain. I'm such a big sook, I'm such a big baby, so I'm terrified of how much it's gonna hurt. I was asleep during the incision, whatever, which I do have a video about. Put down below if you're interested in watching that. That was my video of how I felt about the Mirena so far and things like that, and obviously I don't like it and I want to get it removed, so this is like an update. I am going to just a regular GP to get it removed, which I didn't want to do, but my gynecologist couldn't see me until the end of the month and I just really want it out of me. I feel like I could not wait anymore, so I'm just going to get it done by a GP. So fingers crossed that it's not too bad, and obviously I'm not going to be filming it getting removed, but I'll update you after. Alright, I had the removal and it was actually a lot easier than I thought it was. The codeine I don't think really even kicked in until now, so that was pointless. I started obviously having anxiety right before it because I'm just really anxious and worried about pain, and the Mirena also made me really anxious, so yeah, I started getting a bit anxious beforehand, but it was pretty easy. She made me cough and then she just like pulled it right out, and like I felt a little bit uncomfortable when I felt her like first like grab the strings. I could kind of feel like almost like a tugging feeling in my uterus, but it was actually pretty easy, so I'm glad because I worked myself up so much for it, and it's all gone and I'm so relieved already. Like I already feel so relieved just seeing it out of me. I was like, fuck you. So yeah, I will keep you updated on how I feel, kind of just do little updates here and there on how I feel after being on no hormonal crap for a while. I've been on hormonal contraceptive since I was 15, so that's literally more than 11 years now that I've been putting hormones into my body, and I've heard like really good and bad things, and it's a really big journey to kind of balance your body back naturally. So I guess I'll show you my journey, how the heck my body's doing. Alright, I'll keep you updated, but yay, the devil's out of me. Peace. Hi! So today is the 3rd of October, so it's been 2 days since I got my Mirena removed, and I decided, well, I definitely did not decide, but my body decided to give me my period, so that's fun. Pains, cramping still a little bit, but nothing really major, nothing that I'm going to take painkillers for or anything like that. I broke out a little bit. I've started getting a couple of pimples and I'm really red because I was sitting outside, because for the first time in forever, it is a nice day in Melbourne. It finally feels like spring. It's like 29 degrees. So I was sitting outside and soaking up some sun. But yeah, I don't feel too different. I don't know. I just feel like a little bit weird. I don't know how to explain it. I feel a little bit lighter. I don't know. I feel a lot less anxious, which is fantastic. Like usually when there's something that stresses me out, like my heart starts to race like a lot, and I'm completely relaxed. So this is something I haven't felt in a very long time, but that's probably like the only major kind of thing that I can tell. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it yet, but I feel a little bit like lighter. I don't know, more like I'm getting towards myself again. I don't know, I could be all in my head, it could be me just with my hopes up. I'm not too sure, but I'll keep you updated on how I feel with that. Hey, I'm literally just sitting on the floor, and sorry if I look like sweaty and yuck, but I just had a bath, and today is 4 days after Mirena, and oh my gosh, you can see my cat scratched me. She never usually scratches, but she was like literally having like this really deep sleep, and I went to like touch her to pat her, and she just like freaked out and like flipped and like scratched shit out of me at the same time. So ignore those. But yeah, I am starting to feel pretty hormonal, like very just emotionally up and down. I'm also sick. My partner had some sort of viral infection and I think I've gotten it too, so I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow to probably get some antibiotics or something to help with that. but that doesn't help at all because I just feel really drained. Like last night I had like the worst fever and like I was sweating, like I felt like drenched, and like the whole back of my neck was like drenched wet. It's just yuck, just yuck stuff. I am bleeding heavily, which is way heavier than I'm used to from the Mirena and the pill. The Mirena, I did bleed a lot heavier than I ever did on like the pill or anything like that. The pill was pretty light, which is the reason why I went on the pill, is because I had really irregular and really heavy periods as like when I first got my period and I was like 13, 14. So it seems like it's back to that. I'm also getting like these huge pimples, which are not fun, but like most of my pimples that I got from the Mirena are starting to clear up. I had like got a lot of pimples on my like chin, which was really weird when I got the Mirena put in. I don't know why, but I never used to get pimples like here, but now I just have heaps. Those seem to be clearing away, but I'm just getting like a few big ones. Obviously I'm guessing it's just because I'm bleeding and going through all this hormonal change. But yeah, I honestly feel really exhausted. It's probably because I'm sick as well, which doesn't help. So it's probably one of the worst days, to be honest, because I just want to curl up in a ball and die. Not literally, but like... Hey, it's been a little bit since I've checked in with you guys. So it's been 2.5 weeks since I've gotten my Mirena removed, and oh boy, it's been a roller coaster. My emotions are crazy, my pains are crazy. So far I've been pretty lucky. I've only like had my period once, and I've only bled like one other random day, and then it just went away. So far I've been lucky in that department, but again, it's only been 2.5 weeks, so I don't really know. I constantly randomly get period cramps, like as if I'm about to get my period, but then it never comes. I still have my old constant kind of right ovary pain, which no idea what that is still. Also, they want me to do another laparoscopy just to determine how bad my endometriosis is, whether it's mild, whether they can cut any off, and to just have a better look, even though I just freaking did one in November, which is like so frustrating. We're in October now, so it's been less than a year and I've already have to do another one, which is just no. So far I don't know what to say about being hormone free. I'm so up and down emotionally that I feel like I can't give like a proper straight answer. Like I'm just one day like my anxiety is horrible, and the next day I feel like perfectly fine. So up and down right now. So yeah, it's not fun. My partner is an absolute like angel with dealing with my crap. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, but hopefully this stuff starts to regulate normally again, because I mean, to be fair, I've been on hormonal contraception, got there, for like 11 years, since I was like 15. So I have a lot to kind of, my body has a lot to fix. That's what I'm trying to say. See, my fatigue is like crazy. I keep getting brain fogs. Like I'm so all over the place these last few weeks, and I feel so out of it, and like not me, but then me at the same time. It's just, I'm just a mess right now. One good thing I've noticed is like my like pimples, like I probably still have a little bit of like redness from like all the pimples I used to have, and like my skin is starting to clear up. Like I'll get the occasional like one big pimple, because I think like hormones, you know, hormones are great, but for the most part my skin has cleared up, which is great. But yeah, that's basically the only changes that I've noticed so far. Again, it's only been about 2.5 weeks, so basically nothing compared to how much my body still probably has to go through to fix everything for 11 years. But I'll keep you guys updated as much as possible, and hopefully this shit regulates itself soon, because I'm hello. Oh my god, my cat just like emerged from the Christmas tree. He like sitting behind there. All right, so it's actually the 1st of December, so it's been 2 months since I've taken out my Mirena, which is crazy. Time has gone so slow but so fast at the same time. It's been super weird. I can't believe we're already in December. But anyway, I just wanted to give another update because now that it's been 2 months, I can kind of speak a little bit more about how I've been. So pain wise, I feel like it's fluctuated a lot. I want to say overall, I feel like I'm better than what I was on the Mirena. I'm still not 100%. I still get random pains here and there, and it's very, very unpredictable, and it's very frustrating. One day I could wake up and I'm perfectly fine. I can go to like the gym and I can go for a walk and like I feel okay. And then other days I need to push through with a lot of medication to get me through a day's work. Yeah, it's been so difficult and such a bumpy road, but I genuinely feel a lot better getting off the Mirena, and I do not regret it one bit. I'm not taking anything still, so I haven't given in to any other hormonal contraceptive, so that's awesome. I still am on nothing. I'm just letting my body kind of regulate itself. I'm taking a couple of supplements as well. As for my mood, well, my anxiety got really bad on the Mirena. I basically always felt anxious, and I had panic attacks quite often on the Mirena over very little things, sometimes nothing at all, sometimes just waking up with it. It was very bad. Definitely that has gotten better. I still suffer with anxiety. However, I don't feel like it's as severe, and I don't feel like things bring it on as much, if that makes any sense. As for my mood, my depression is pretty bad, but I think it's also just me. So I don't know if I can necessarily blame it on the Mirena or like the fact that I've been taken off hormonal contraceptive or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know, because it could be me as well, because I did suffer with this previous to the Mirena as well. I did notice with Mirena my anxiety got really bad. As for depression, it was kind of just it's just very up and down. I was very moody on the Mirena. I'm definitely not giving in to any more hormonal contraceptive. I'm pretty strong on the fact that I don't want it. I do still need to go see my gynecologist, and I will still speak to her about getting hysterectomy or something like that, like my tubes tied or something like that, like a more permanent procedure for preventing pregnancy, I guess. That's one of the small reasons why I went on hormonal contraceptive, although the reason why I've been on it was to help my PCOS and all my issues. So yeah, I want to say so far it's been pretty positive. It's been really hard, but I think my body is just regulating itself, and so I think coming off completely everything will be a big shock to my body, and I've been expecting this. I've heard people say it takes a few months, even a year or so, for your body to regulate itself, especially depending on how long you've been on hormonal contraceptive. But yeah, like I've said, I'm in no my cat keeps headbutting me. I'm trying to film. Anyway, I just want to say that I'm in no way a doctor or a health professional or anything like that. I just want to say, please do your own research. Please look into it yourself, the long-term side effects of hormonal contraceptive. Now, I'm not saying that it's evil and that like no one needs to be on it or anything like that. Like, I know it can help some people, but I just feel like, personally, I just feel like a lot of women are thrown onto the pill or something like that at a very young age, just to kind of mask any PCOS, endometriosis symptoms or anything like that. But yeah, I just feel like it's not long-term fixing your problem. I don't want to talk too much about that, but just do your own research. That's all I can say, because I don't want to get smashed for being like against hormonal contraceptive. That's not my message. It's just, my message is more just look into more things and just always try to kind of heal your body as much as possible rather than mask symptoms. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for coming along with me for removing my Mirena and coming off hormonal contraceptive. It's definitely been a bumpy ride, and I'm definitely going to do another 6-month updates. Anyways, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Blessings.